Yeah, I see you now. Hey, nice to meet you. Do you hear me?
あの、
You don't hear me?
Oh, okay. I can hear you now.
Cool. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Thanks for
Nice to
joining
meet
us.
you. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. So are
Okay.
you in LA?
I live right outside of LA, but nearby.
Okay. Cool. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
So do you see the comments from the fans? My fans from Brazil, Mexico, Indonesia. Yeah.
Right. So I was wondering, where is everyone from? What city? What country? Can you guys tell us? So we have Brazil in the house.
Right. Chile,
We have Indonesia.
Colombia.
Ooh,
Colombia, Chile, Detroit,
very
Canada,
nice.
Paraguay. Wow.
Wow, cool. San Diego,
Wow.
Tokyo.
So you speak Japanese? 日本語も喋れるの？
日本語最近話していないから、
Okay.
ネットにちょっと。
All right. Great. Turkey, Argentina, Singapore.
Ooh,
It's kind of hard to see those comments though. How do you
I
see
think
it?
you should swipe up
Okay.
a little.
All right. This is my first time to use this.
Okay.
All right.
Nice. LA.
Osaka, Tokyo. Yeah, I just had shows in Tokyo and Osaka and Nagoya. Last night, Nagoya.
Right. How was your concert last night?
It's great, as always. Japanese crowd, Nihon no, the crowd is really crazy as always.
I'm pretty sure any crowd of yours would be crazy.
Yeah. That's everything we do on stage. We share the energy. We communicate with music, and then Okayama, Arizona.
Wow. Okay, so recently you just came out with a new album.
Yep.
Did you want to tell us about it?
Yeah. So Samurai Sessions Volume 3, it's a collaboration, lots of collaborations with the great artists, from Japan and outside of Japan. So I just released this album, Samurai Sessions Volume 2 last year. So basically we, collaborate, we have sessions, but more kind of, intimate sessions, more deeply. We affect each other. So, and then, people call me like samurai guitarist. So like we call it the samurai sessions, like, samurai, the battles like the samurais have. And then this time, record company, the Universal, wanted to have this album more, just to continue this series. But as a Japanese artist, my mission is to deliver my music to the whole world, as a Japanese artist, to let the music from Japan ring in the whole world. So, with the Japanese artists and also the people from outside of Japan, we kind of collaborate, and we put all of them together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I noticed the intro.
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson was in your
Yeah.
intro, and it was pretty awesome. So, can you tell me how that collaboration came together?
Yeah, it was crazy. I didn't even expect that it was going to happen, but he's a great guy. He's a professional. He's a A-list, great actor, legend. And then we met on set for King Kong film several years ago in Hawaii. And then he was really, really generous, and we met on set, and then we started talking. And the thing is, he's really, really respects Japanese culture. He loves Japanese, actor or even anime. He even produced some of our Japanese anime. It's called Afro Samurai. So we talked about, some, little bit of what he's done. And then we're just in touch. And then this year, I was shooting a film in London, and then we found out that he was shooting a film in London as well. We kind of started being in touch on Instagram, and then I just asked him, why don't you join us on this album? And then he said, hell yeah, and then we just did it. Yeah.
Very cool. So
Yeah.
the track Rain Dance, it marks the second time that you've worked with Daichi and Kreba.
Yeah.
So what do you enjoy about working with these two artists?
Again, as a Japanese artist, I feel responsible to deliver music to the whole world. And then those two are, some of the Japanese artists that I can kind of collaborate, and I can expect the chemistry in a session. So yeah, that was great. The great singer Daichi and the great rapper Kreva, and we just try to make the chemistry as big as possible.
Very cool. Okay.
Yeah.
So for the track UGLY featuring Duckworth, it's a really fun and funky track, and I really enjoyed it. So I was wondering, how did you two meet, since he's from, I believe, southern Los Angeles? And also, how do you approach... Sorry.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Oh, and how do you approach writing music with such an eclectic rapper?
So we met at the festival 8A Rising, and then no, that was not 8A Rising. That's a Rolling Loud in LA.
Oh,
and
really?
Then yeah. We just did the kind of some collaboration, the session with the acoustic guitar at Rolling Loud in LA, and then I met him, and then immediately I felt that his artistic integrity. He's really, really passionate. He's really how to say, he doesn't think about music, he just feels it, and then I do that too. So that's how we met, and then I thought we can make something new, and then we got to the studio with Lenny, and who is my friend and a producer, and then we just made it. Actually, on that day we made more than 5 tracks.
You made 5 tracks?
Yeah. So UGLA Ugly is one of them.
Wow, that's so awesome. That's really impressive.
Yep.
Okay, so let's see. Another favorite song of mine is "Knock Me Out" by Miko. I'm sorry, Miki.
Yeah, Miki Eko. Yeah.
It's a really sexy song, and I really, really like it. And I kind of think you should start a band together, or maybe do more collaborations. I was wondering if you would perform live together anytime soon.
I know, he's a great artist, singer. He's also a really artistic person. When he's based in Nashville, and then we had a conversation, and then basically we want him to go wild and crazy, whatever he wants to do. And then that track is also the big challenge to me as well, because the MIYAVI style is more rock and a slap, but it's more on that track, more groove, and then the sexiness, and then the feeling, So, and also on this album, I play the bass on all the tracks. Yeah, so it's also a big challenge, and he put a great energy on that track as well.
Very cool.
Yeah. And his stuff is really, really artistic. You cannot actually imagine from this track actually what he's doing on his album. But I think that that was a good balance between kind of pop feeling and kind of artistic integrity.
So okay, so for
I think we should kind of follow some comments from my fans. Yeah, I think.
Oh, yeah, of course, sure.
Yeah.
So I noticed on your Facebook, the most common question was, why did you choose Samuel L. Jackson to do your intro? I know we kind of brushed up
No,
on
no, no. I didn't choose him. It just happened. Again, he is so professional. On the studio, there was no more than three takes. Just boom. How his voice was really powerful. And then I was not even planning to have him on that track. I was like, it happened, yeah. But especially to open this album as an introduction, it's really meaningful to have his voice, to open up this album as a battle, between those artists. So yeah.
Okay, we have Jade Strom here who's asking you, where is your favorite place to travel?
It's really hard to answer right now.
Yeah.
South America, maybe.
South America?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
And
Because I love every city has the great part, like Asia and America, Europe, and South America. But South America, I always feel like, and I play with kind of. I'm playing the music on stage in front of musicians. People dance, people go crazy. It's really.
nice.
Yeah.
So let's see. So Two Leaf Clover is asking you, Miyavi, do you like to draw? Or if so, do you have any tips?
Huh?
Oh, do you like to draw?
No, I don't do that. I don't do that. I mean, I want to, but I always play the guitar and I always play with my daughters. So yeah, I'm trying to do more stuff, but I can't. Yeah.
So Pecky
So you mean
Sia-
low? So you mean lower or 上なの下なの? Okay, yeah, cool. So 画面上に上げるってことね. Just go up, yeah. Go up, right? Yeah, cool. Sorry, there's a technical problem here.
Oh, no problem. So can you tell me more about Pink Spider on your album?
Yes. So he's one of my favorite artists in Japan, and he's not just a Japanese artist. He's really he's a global artist. His attitude toward creation and also fans and also the global market. I got influenced by him a lot. And then unfortunately he passed away 20 years ago. And then when I debuted, I got the live production team. They really close with them, and now I thought that's my responsibility to make something that he was trying to draw, he's trying to create after he passed away. But I was not able to do it because I'm not him. Even if I'm trying to be, but I can't. And now I felt really bad for the people who are kind of expecting something like that. I was, they were expecting me to make something, he was trying to make, but I couldn't. So, I kind of started feeling so heavy, and then it was too much to me. But even if I really respect him, so I just stayed away from his creation, and also even the industry. I was kind of staying away from the industry. So, and then 20 years later, now I feel kind of confident to kind of face his creation straight, and then make something in Miyavi's style, with respect. So that's why this year it's really meaningful. I mean, it's really my pleasure to be able to do a collaboration with him. We wanted to do make something new with his voice, kind of sample his voice, and then each word kind of make new track, but we didn't have enough budget, so we couldn't do it.
I thought the way you did it was very harmonious, and it
Yep.
really complemented his work in a more modern way.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
our that's our responsibility to make something new. The track itself he made it's a classic, and then you can listen to it anytime, and it doesn't have to be it's not old at all. You can listen to it, but as an artist in this generation, in this era, I felt that's my responsibility to make it make it sound modern and then futuristic, even the music video, so that was my pleasure, such an honor to be able to make that track for him. I really hope that he was kind of feeling it and he was rocking out in heaven.
It was really cool. I really enjoyed it. So
Thanks.
So Our Love featuring Milia is a very uplifting song.
Yeah.
Was it your first time working together?
Yeah. Actually, we met at some TV shows in Japan, but this time it's our first time to collaborate. And then the theme of the lyrics is LGBT. It's more like, it's love, but how to say, we talk on the phone, we discuss, what we write, but I thought there's something that I cannot sing, but she can. And then that's the kind of power. And then, her lyrics is really, really authentic and really strong, and I really loved it.
So on your Instagram, you wrote, "Me and the Moonlight" featuring Yuna was one of the most beautiful songs you've ever written.
Yeah.
Are you interested in recording more pop ballads like that song?
Actually, yes and no. I mean, as a samurai guitarist, I feel responsible to keep slapping the strings. Just keep the slapping strings and to rock out. So, that's what I will. But at the same time, on this album, there are some missions. Like the first one is what I already told. As a Japanese artist, to break the border between Japanese music and then kind of the music in a global market, kind of combine them. It could be, it might have been more chaotic, but I thought that was my responsibility. And then the second thing is to make a new guitar music. So, I'm now based in LA, in the States, as you are. Actually, we don't we don't hear the guitar music from radio much. So, as a guitarist, I was, when I was young, I was playing soccer, football, and I was trying to be a professional player, but I got injured and I gave up on my dream. And then I had nothing to do. I struggled, but I just got the guitar, and the music and the guitar saved me. And then now that's my mission, my turn to save somebody with my music, my word. So, and then just now the guitar is taking me to the whole world, many countries, and they're giving me many opportunities to meet people, cultures, and to experience the new things. And so I feel responsible to make something new as a guitarist as well, because we've got many great stuff from our ancestors, even the kind of rock legends. But as a guitarist in this generation, I feel responsible to make something new. But to make it happen, I cannot keep doing the same stuff like a rock format, like the drums, the keyboard, bass. I cannot do it. I mean, I can do it, but that's not how I create something new. We cannot break a new ground with that format people already experienced before. So yeah, on this album, that's another mission to make my signature tone with the soft one, kind of soft. Even even when I don't slap, I feel not confident. To once I slap the strings, that sound is MIYAVI. But on this album, I challenged to make something really soft so that I can embrace people with the tone. So that's why the answer is yes. I want to keep experimenting and then making beautiful tracks so that I can embrace, I can share a great moment with people. And then that's the reason why music exists. So that actually I'm learning it now with trying not to slap the strings.
That's very refreshing to hear.
Sorry, it was a long answer, so just I wanted to say it. Yeah.
No, it's yeah, I've noticed that this is your third album for this. I'm sorry. I can tell over the years that you've evolved greatly, and it's very inspiring because I can tell that you really take into the different learnings that you've had over the years and express it through your music. So it's very refreshing to hear you say that, because I'm sure that the audience can really feel that and see that. So I'm looking forward to more different music from you.
Yeah. But now, but that's our responsibility to take the audience to the new level, new ground. I know, but we are also human beings. We make mistakes. The analogy of music, what I'm trying to make is California roll. The real sushi chef, they don't say that's sushi. It's not sushi, but to me, that the creation, the California roll, was really, really important as a bridge. So that it got popular, and then now Japanese food, Japanese restaurants are really, really popular in the States, all over the world. So that's what I'm trying to make with the guitar, with the music. And then avocado is the one I wanted to have, and actually that's what I didn't have. That's a melody, that's a language. And then sometimes when we make a mistake, we kind of make the sushi with bread or pasta, or sometimes with strawberry. Yeah. Cream cheese is pretty good, But anyway, so yeah, but that's our responsibility to take people, to share the new experience with our fans. And then I really, really appreciate, my fans' support, I don't even know where I go. But now, after these two albums, with lots of collaborations, now I really want to make my own album, the solo album. Yeah.
I saw a fan who commented on that. When is your next solo album? Since you mentioned.
I think I hope to be able to release early next year or later. Depends on the schedule. Yeah.
楽しみです。
頑張ります。Yeah, but to be honest, I think this is really important to explain to my fans, supporters, my people who are supporting me for a long time. When I go outside of Japan, I feel, my strength is the guitar. When I play the guitar, I'm confident. I don't feel like when I, got on the red carpet, as an actor, I was like, I didn't know what to do. I was really nervous. But with the guitar, I can be myself. The guitar is my weapon, not to kill people, to embrace people. That's my tool to share good time with my audience. So I always kind of explore with the guitar. And then now I'm trying to sing with the guitar. But I know that, my people, my fans are supporting me, and also, they like the lyrics, and then my voice as well, which I'm not confident as much as the guitar. But now, I want to make something with my voice and in my words, so that at least I can support my people. I know sometimes they have hard times in their lives, but the message, or actually, which is what I've been doing as an ambassador for UNHCR, for refugee crisis. We're just kind of doing a speech, or I even made a autobiography. I made a book. So, but now I want to make music with my message, my own words, so that I can kind of, support my fans.
So speaking of your own words and your voice, I thought Fragile on your new song, Fragile, was very beautiful, and it was very touching to me. And did you feel nervous about opening up about very personal feelings to your audience?
Actually, I used to be, of course. That's why people make walls, like, always I struggle, and then I'm like this, and also I got tattoos, kind of playing the guitar on stage, screaming, going wild, rocking every night. But I'm pretty sensitive as well, the same as you or everyone. And then the one day, Yoko Narahashi, who is a casting director, she's like my mom in movie industry. She cast me into Unbroken. So she told me that, my sensitivity is a strength. You're sensitive, that's why you feel it. And you sense the things. So that's a basic concept and then theme of this track. We're all fragile, and in real life, we always put walls, to protect yourself, and we need it. Even at the airport, on the street, so many, people there, and then so much noise out there. But you need to protect. But that doesn't mean that you cannot have that sensitivity in you. That sensitivity is your strength, and then that vulnerability is beautiful. That's the message of that track, Fragile. And then that's my first time to sing with my falsetto like that. I didn't even know that I had that kind of voice in my whole life.
Actually, yeah, I was surprised too when I first heard it. I was like, oh, sugoi.
I was thinking, oh, okay, it might work. But yeah, that was a big challenge to me on this album, and thanks to the great artists, I was able to challenge this one, and then I was able to deliver even a new kind of side and dimension of Miyavi's music, including my voice. So, and then I used to make that kind of track a lot, something like you can listen to it before you go to bed. I was doing that, but I think I started putting walls in front of me the more I go outside of Japan, and the more time I have, I had to fight, against something. And then I started stopping the string so that I feel that I can be stronger. But now I feel like I don't need it. And then, yeah, that's also the reason why I started doing acting, like Bleach or Gangoose, kind of based on anime, because I was kind of staying away from those kind of things as well, because the visual kei industry, visual kei culture. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I
That used
got
to be a
inspired.
band.
Yeah. So I think it's a great culture. It's like, which actually Hide made. I know, of course, many people made it, but yeah, but as a musician, I didn't want to put myself in a box, and then I don't want people to judge me, as a category or a genre, because I just, I just wanted to be free. So, yeah, but now I feel even more freer. I can be anything. I can do acting. I can be a fashion model. I can do cosplay. But once I play the guitar, I can be myself, and I think that's a confidence. And then that's the reason why I decided to make a book, autobiography. It's like, based on my life, to share what I've been going through, So the theme of that book is, I was nothing, but now I'm somebody special to somebody next to you, just like my mom to me, She's not famous, she's not rich, but she's special to me. And then now I'm feeling like, I'm not saying that I'm so special, but like this, just in the other side of this planet, somebody's listening to my music, and then getting motivated to go to school or work. That's really, really meaningful, and then it's really precious to me. So anyway, shall we check the more comments?
Of course.